League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Cleveland Browns. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. They begin this drive with Chubb, and right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw, Watson. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, Corey Bajorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. DeAndre Carter back deep. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Now Garoppolo. That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Watching that play over, watching him complete it, brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Throwing now is Garoppolo. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Try to run forward with Jacobs. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Jacobs will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
This could be the turning point.
Carlson now to kick this one away. From his end zone here. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb, and he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Big impact play, a tackle for loss. To throw is Garoppolo. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And, oh, that would get a right-up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Slant to Adams. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
11.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Michael Mayer from 4 yards out. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
After the interception, here's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Chubb on the read option. And he's in. Touchdown. Nick Chubb, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
And they can thank their defense for this one. They were set up with a short field following the turnover, but they took care of business as well, working their way down and finishing with a strong run into the end zone for their first touchdown of the game.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to load that one before he wanted to. He was right up up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw taken in by Adams. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Now a 2nd and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. He'll let this go for Adams. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play in this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
There's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. And quickly, they get to the line.
8 yards on the pickup.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4th down territory, even if they don't get it, though. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
It wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Garoppolo's throw into the hands of Hooper. And he's taken down inside the 30. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Garoppolo. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. There's Garoppolo to throw. It's grabbed over the middle by White.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they're looking 3rd down as a manageable situation. One that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
3 tight ends in that formation, that's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Jacobs. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And even with the loss on 1st down, they did a nice job holding on to the football. And they can still run it 2 more times and take some time off the clock and even take some of the timeouts away from the defense and then possibly kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. They're in a great spot.
One more time with Jacobs. And a carbon copy there, at least as far as the results are concerned, as he'll be dropped behind the line yet again. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. The quick slant caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Nice completion, nice gain.
Great tackle.
Really good tackle. Kept him in bounds, kept things going. What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Carlson is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
To throw on second is Watson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A first down there on a pickup at 25. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 44 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Watson is going to keep it on the draw. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's second and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. Back to throw. Watson. He'll buy some time right. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown, Browns. Down Peoples-Jones from 8 yards out. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Big score. First step in their attempt to climb back into this game.
Yes, but still some work to do as they get within a score here. Here we go. The Browns will go for 2. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. Buying time to his left. And the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down.
Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the handle will set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. By that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Watson to throw. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Well, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. That's to his running back. Complete. Touchdown. Nick Chubb. He scored and through the air. And the Browns have taken a 4th quarter lead. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and a defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dark, like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions now 3rd and 10. First things first, before you think about marching the ball downfield, you got to move the Jets.
Exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the 1st down. That's what's vital to them.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
4th down, 10 yards to go. Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.